Hey all, welcome back. You know, we all want to keep the skin on our face tight and wrinkle-free, and nowhere gives us more issues and challenges than the area around the eyes. Puffy eyelids, droopy eyelids, crepey eyelid skin, even dryness and under eye circles. Did I get them all? And unfortunately, that tired look becomes more evident as we get older. But the good news is there are some things you can do at home without surgery to greatly improve the look of your eyes and the skin around your eyes. And of course, there are the in-office treatments and procedures that we've talked about on the channel that can just about lift any area around the eye. But again, today in this video, I'm going to be giving you ways to do all of this without surgery. Now, if you're new to the channel and new to me, I'm Chris. I'm a skincare expert. I'm here to help you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do you more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content that you've been looking for here on YouTube, please be sure and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell so that you know when my new videos come out each week. And you can also follow me on social media and my blog, Skin So Fabulous, to which I will put all the links down below for you in the video description box. Now, this is not the first video I've done by far on how to improve the skin around the eye area. There are some very specific videos to specific eye conditions, again, like crepey eyelid skin, under eye bags specifically. All of those I will also put a link to below in the video description box because they're all nicely housed in a playlist where you can go and find your specific issue. You can also just type in my name and whatever skin condition you're looking up in the YouTube search bar, and the video will come up for you. All right, first and foremost, the skin around our eyes is very, very thin. In fact, the thinnest skin we have anywhere on the body, and it has a tendency to be very, very dry, especially because we don't have very many oil glands around the eye area either. I know, right? Who designed all of this? But the point is, the first thing we want to do is make sure the skin around the eyes stays hydrated. Now, oftentimes I talk about using just your facial moisturizer, that an eye cream is not absolutely 100% necessary. It isn't. But to make sure that you get some moisturizer around the eyes and onto the eyelids. This can be tricky though, because some products and ingredients migrate into your eyes, making them irritated, which makes them inflamed, which makes them red, which makes them swell, which is the opposite of what we're trying to do here. So the first thing I want to say is you always want to be very, very careful around the eye area. Now, there are specific eye creams designed for hydration. And if you have droopy eyelids or crepey eyelid skin, there are retinol moisturizing eye creams that I often recommend here on the channel. And I will link to any product that I talk about today or recommend to you guys down below in the video description box as well. So you don't need to write anything down. You can just check that out at the end of the video. Now, a couple of products that I do recommend for eye hydration and anti-aging are Neutrogena Rapid Repair Eye Cream or Serum. It's a very well formulated product that is designed for the delicate skin on your eyelids. So you can use it without fear of it being irritating. It does have a retinol component to it, so sometimes it's best to start with that every other night, just to be sure that your skin is acclimating to it and it isn't getting irritated. Because again, we don't want to irritate the eyes. The other thing I want to recommend is Agiraline. I just did a video that talked about Agiraline, which is an ingredient when applied to the skin is absorbed. It's a hexapeptide. It's peptide. It's an amino acid, and it helps constrict and restrict the muscular movements around the eyes under the skin. Now, it's a lot like Botox. That's the same effect Botox has, although this is not Botox, it's not an injection, and it's not going to work nearly as strong, and of course you have to reapply it. Speaking of applications, I'm going to apply a little Agiraline to my under eye so you guys can see how to apply products to your eyes. You never, 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 never want to rub a product on your eye. You just simply want to pat the area. I like Agiraline. It's kind of slippery feeling, almost like a silicone feel. But you want to just pat that under your eye and on your eyelid and anywhere you want a product to go. This is the same way you should be applying any other eye cream. You want to pat, 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 never rub and stretch your eyes. Now, both of these and these types of products can really help increase the collagen levels in your skin around your eyes, thicken that collagen, make that skin a little bit thicker, help plump out those fine lines and wrinkles. And the Agir line can help, again, with the static wrinkles that we tend to get, the crow's feet, the fine lines under the eyelids. These products can be very, very helpful. Now, one thing I want to insert here, when we are talking about topical products, especially when we're dealing with collagen and improving the superficial layers of the skin, the outer layers of the skin, this stuff takes time. It takes at least a month for us to see any kind of synthesis of collagen, whether we're taking an internal collagen supplement or whether we're applying something to our skin, because it's a very slow process. And then your skin cells have to shed, and that's a very slow process. Even when we speed it up, it takes about 30 to 45 days for you to get a complete change of skin cells on the outer layer of your skin. So this is not going to be something instant like a face peel where you peel all the skin off and the skin is fresh and new, and of course raw and trying to heal. But over time, you will see an improvement, and within 3 to 4 months, you should see a very noticeable difference in the look of your eyes and the skin around your eyes. Now, there are also prescription strength products for the eye area that you can get from a dermatologist. So if you're very unhappy with the way your eyes look, or you feel like the process of topicals or whatever you're doing isn't giving you the results that you feel good about for you, then I suggest you talk to a dermatologist. Another thing to consider when it comes to our eyes is taking care of any allergies that we may have going on. I know most of us have some sort of allergy to certain ingredients, to things in the air, pollutants, what have you. Pollen, from plants and trees can also set this off. Even not washing your sheets and pillowcases often enough can lead to allergic reactions. We want to avoid rubbing our eyes. This is just what happens when they're irritated and tugging or pulling the skin around the eyes. Again, it's very thin. We don't want to help break down any collagen or give ourselves looser skin than we would naturally get with age. So really want to take care of the allergies. If you need to see a doctor for that, that's really a great thing to do. You're doing yourself a very long-term favor for your skin, but also not having to suffer allergies on an ongoing basis is just, when I took care of my allergies, I was amazed that I put up with them as long as I did. So do yourself a favor. If you really have issues with allergies, go see your doctor. Another eye stressor and stretcher that you all knew I was going to talk about is squinting. We talk a lot on this channel about dynamic and static wrinkles. Dynamic wrinkles are the wrinkles that occur when we squint or make an emotion. We get those wrinkles in our forehead, around our eyes, and I think they're kind of sexy on most people, but most people hate them for themselves. And this happens a lot when we're outside in the sun. And what can happen over time, and what does happen over time, is that those dynamic wrinkles become static and they just stay the hell there. They don't go away, and we get really unhappy with the way our skin looks. One way to avoid that is to make sure you're using sunscreen and wearing your sunglasses and a hat and appropriate garb or wear when you're outdoors. So you're not doing this all the time, because you will turn those dynamic wrinkles into static wrinkles. And then we have to do a whole lot of things. You have to watch a whole ton of my videos to fix. No, it's a joke. You don't have to watch a ton of my videos, but you do have to figure out what to do. And it's much easier to prevent these issues before they occur. All right. So what about puffy eyes, under eye bags, and dark circles? Something that I get tons of questions on the blog for and on the channel. There are some things you can do certainly to help with that. One of the things is to cool that skin down, especially with puffiness. Using a jade type roller that you chill in the refrigerator can be very helpful. Chilled cucumber slices. Yeah, I know, old school, but it works. Also, wet green tea bags. Make your green tea, save the bags, put them in a bowl, put them in the refrigerator, place them on the eyes for 5 minutes. Your eyes closed, of course. And you will see a great reduction in the amount of puffiness and under eye bagginess that you see. Now, I have a whole video on how to treat under eye bags. Again, that's in that playlist. It'll link below. So I highly recommend you watch that, because it's got some holistic ways to kind of deal with those. However, one of the main ingredients in skincare that can really help with this is caffeine. And I've talked a lot about this on the channel. You can apply a caffeine serum under the eyes and just to the tops of your eyelids, and it will help reduce puffiness. It also helps kind of even out the complexion there so that the dark circles and eye hollows don't show as much. Now, you can get caffeine for the skin very easily in serums. The Ordinary brand, which is one of my favorites, carries a 5% solution. Works very, very well because that caffeine is a vasoconstrictor, which means that it shrinks those tiny little capillaries that run through the surface of our skin, pulling the skin in and tightening it. Now, there are also products on the market that you can use, like Plexiderm and Sudden Change, products like that, that use minerals taken from clays that tighten your skin. So as the liquid evaporates in those products, the minerals tighten up your skin, and they work very, very well, but there are some drawbacks to them. If you're using eye creams or moisturizers or a liquid foundation, the moisture in those products can actually lessen the effect because, again, that clay mineral is going to grab moisture from wherever it can as it tightens your eye, and that kind of relaxes that. So mineral makeup, powders, and even airbrush type makeup systems tend to work better with these. And of course, they're great for one-off occasions where you're just going to wear that one day or to some event. Or if you're a non-makeup wearer, they really can work very, very well, and they're reasonably priced. Now, obviously, lifestyle choices like a well-rounded diet high in vitamin C and collagen-building foods, getting enough rest 6 to 8 hours a night, staying hydrated from the inside out, taking collagen peptides, all of those types of things can really, really help support your skin overall and can really help with dryness, crepiness, and that overall tired look that we sometimes get with our eyes. And of course, there are the in-office treatments and procedures that we talk about on the channel. All of these, again, in that playlist that will be coming up next and listed down below in the video description box for you to check out. Now, I hope today's video was helpful in giving you some options you can do at home to really improve the look of your skin. In the short term, certainly, but in the long term, we want to take care of our skin with the retinol cream and moisturizing and hydrating. Super, super important. And then, of course, that sun protection, making sure that you use sunscreen and also those sunglasses when you're outside. If today's video was helpful, please do me a favor, give it a like, share it out, and let me know in the comments below what eye cream care products you're using and how they're working out for you. I'd really like to know. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. You know how much it means to me. I know you have a choice here on YouTube, so I really, really appreciate you. Stay beautiful, and I will see you over on that next video. Yeah.